This is the continuation of A Place for Butterflies by Melissa Stewart and Higgins Bond. This is part 2, where we left off yesterday. Butterflies need more than just food to survive. They also need to stay safe and healthy. Some butterflies are so beautiful that people like to catch them and keep them. When laws stop people from collecting these special insects, butterflies can live and grow. Mitchell's satyr. Because Mitchell's satyrs are so beautiful, many people want to add them to their butterfly collection. In 1992, the little insects were added to the endangered species list. Now, it's against the law to catch them and keep them. The Mitchell's satyr still in trouble, but scientists hope that it will be able to survive. Some butterflies are harmed by chemicals used to kill other insects. When people stop using these chemicals or spray them very carefully, butterflies can live and grow. Shaw's swallowtail. In southern Florida, giant clouds of mosquitoes fill the skies during the hot, humid summer. When workers began spraying chemicals to kill the mosquitoes, the number of Shaw's swallowtails fell too. In 1991, the spraying stopped in areas where butterflies lived. Now, the Shaw's swallowtails are making a comeback. And here's the picture right here. Some butterflies have trouble surviving when new plants invade the areas where they live. When people choose native plants for their yards, butterflies can live and grow. The Oregon silverspot. Scotch broom is a plant that grows naturally in Great Britain, but because it has pretty yellow flowers and grows easily, people in the Pacific Northwest planted it in their yards for many years. Over time, Scotch broom crowded out many other naturally growing plants that Oregon silverspots need to survive. Now the butterflies are in danger of dying out. But if people replace the Scotch broom with plants that native to the area, Oregon silverspots may have a fighting chance. Aren't they pretty? Butterflies have trouble surviving when their natural homes are destroyed. Many butterflies can live only in open fields. When people create new grassy areas, butterflies can live and grow. Harris's checker spot. Not long ago, a small family farm covered much of New England, but now people are building houses and shopping malls on the land. In Worcester, Massachusetts, the local electric company wanted to create new places for the Harris's checker spot to live. Workers often saw butterflies flitting along the grassy paths under the power lines. They asked scientists when they could mow the grass without harming the butterfly eggs or the caterpillars. Now, butterflies can spend their whole lives in these grassy places. Those are pretty too, huh? Some butterflies can only survive in sandy thickets near the ocean. When people work to restore these wild places, butterflies can live and grow. Palos Verdes blue. In the 1980s, a town in California built a baseball field where the last known group of Palos Verdes blue butterflies lived. Scientists thought that these little insects had disappeared forever. But in 1994, a few were spotted on a nearby Navy base. Many caring people helped plant sunflowers for the adults and deerwood for the caterpillars. Now, the number of Palos Verdes blue butterflies is growing. Oh, look how cute they are. It's amazing to me that there are so many different kinds of butterflies. When too many butterflies die, other living things may also have trouble surviving. That's why it's so important to protect butterflies and the places they live. Plants need butterflies. As a butterfly feeds on flower nectar, it becomes dusted with pollen. When the insect flies to another flower, the pollen goes along for the ride. At the next stop, some pollen falls off on the butterfly's body and lands on the flower. Then the plant can use the material in the pollen to make seeds, which will grow into new plants. Butterflies and moths pollinate more plants than any other insect except bees. Without butterflies, some flowering plants might disappear from the earth forever. Other animals need butterflies. Butterflies are an important part of the food chain. Caterpillars rarely gobble up enough leaves to kill a plant. As they eat, their droppings fall to the ground and add nutrients to the soil. Both caterpillars and chrysalids are good sources of food for other insects, as well as mice, possums, skunks, birds, and toads. Adult butterflies are often eaten by spiders, dragonflies, and praying mantises. Without butterflies, many other creatures would go hungry. Butterflies have lived on Earth for 140 million years. Some of the things people do can harm butterflies, but there are many ways that you can help these special insects live far into the future. Starting a butterfly garden. If every neighborhood had 1 or 2 butterfly gardens, many more butterflies would have everything they need to survive. There are plenty of great books that can help you begin a butterfly garden. To begin, you'll need a water supply and a variety of plants that bloom throughout the spring, summer, and early autumn. Ask the workers at a local garden center which plants and the butterflies in your area like best. Helping butterflies. Do not catch and keep butterflies. Do not spray chemicals that could harm butterflies. Join a group of people that is keeping track of butterflies in your area. Write an article about butterflies for your school paper. Start a butterfly garden in your yard or neighborhood. Lots of ideas. Very cool. That was a good book. A Place for Butterflies.